My goals at 18 were to attend college and get a job and just kind of be bigger than my life at that current point. There was a lot of times that I didn't have control, and I was looking forward to having areas where I did have control.
I wanted to get a job, any job, but I didn't know how to get one or who to turn to.
When I was 18, I was thinking about finishing high school and living on my own, but I had no idea where I was going to go. I was used to relying on my foster parents, social workers, and lawyers for every question and problem. When I left care, I was worried I wouldn't have anyone to talk to and no one would have my back.
I worried about staying healthy and taking care of myself. I didn't know anything about health insurance. I needed someone to help me.
In July 2012, a new law, Act 91, was passed in Pennsylvania. This law allows more foster youth to stay in care until 21. Youth can also re-enter care until 21 if they aged out and still need help. Youth are eligible if 1. You are completing high school or an equivalent program.
So you can finish high school, or you can be in a program that prepares you for the GED test.
2. Youth are enrolled in an institution that provides post-secondary or vocational education.
So you can go to college, or you can go to a trade school for a skill like culinary arts or computer science.
3. They are participating in a program to promote or remove barriers to employment.
So you can be enrolled in a program that helps you find a job.
4. Youth are employed at least 80 hours a month.
So you're eligible if you have a job and work at least 80 hours a month.
And finally, you are eligible if you're unable to do any of these 4 activities due to a medical or behavioral health condition.
So you can focus on getting treatment while in care.
I'm eligible. There are lots of ways to be eligible. If you're doing something that is meeting your adult living goals and want to stay in care, ask your caseworker, your lawyer, and your judge. Chances are you're eligible too.
During their time in care, they can also get support from caseworkers or permanent resources. They can talk to the judge if they need extra support. I made the decision to stay in care past 18 because at that point I had a foster mother who I felt connected to, and I felt really supported by the caseworkers who were on my case.
I work part-time and live with my grandmother. We live like roommates. I help her with rent and groceries. We talked about house rules and how I can be a more independent adult.
I took time off of school to deal with my health because I still met the Act 91 criteria. I was able to stay in care, get treatment, then have support of my team to return back to school.
I decided that staying in care wasn't for me, but I still have access to a lot of benefits. I'm still eligible for Medicaid until age 26. Chafee aftercare services until age 21, including the education and training grant. And I can always re-enter foster care if I change my mind.
The law gives you options, so you can make standing care work for you, and you are better prepared when you leave care. You need to talk to your caseworker and lawyer as early as possible before turning age 18, so you can design a plan that works for you to achieve your goals.
Remaining in foster care means you have the flexibility of a Plan B and a Plan C if you need it.
Everyone thinks that being in foster care means you have all these restrictions. Looking back, I actually had more freedom in my supervised independent living placement than when I aged out and moved in with family.
As an advocate, I believe that staying in care past 18 is a great opportunity and benefit for older youth in care because it allows them to have a place to stay. Having a house enables them to find a job or to attend college or even both.
At 18, I struggled to get myself back on track. Basically, like to be financially stable, living in a good area, and like just feeling and being safe.
I needed a lot of support. I needed tips. I needed resources that weren't necessarily available. You have to be serious. You have to make a plan. As someone who knows how hard it is and is grateful for what others have done for me, I want to be a resource for other youth in foster care.
Having a supportive standing care has given me more time to focus on my education and getting a job. I feel much more prepared to be on my own. I think you should talk to a youth advocate, like me. It's not an easy decision to make, but you've got people to help you.
Talk to your judge, your attorney, your caseworker, and youth advocates if you would like to stay in care past 18 or want to re-enter care. Visit jlc.org/fostering connections for more info.